So I'm coming down this way from Union down the Theory Alley next to Barney's Beanery. Now, up until just, recently it seems like, oh, we got a whole bunch of these murals painted all over town. There's one right over there on that side. So anyway, this, for I want to say the last couple of years or so, this alleyway got narrowed down. They had put that alfresco thing over there. Barney's had their thing put up. And then Crave Cafe had gone alfresco too. So it was kind of cool that you maneuvered that way and then opened up and then exited out this way, and it was really narrow. It actually, I think, extended. Yeah, well, you can almost see the footprint pattern. So it narrowed. So all you were walking through was right here. But it was cool, especially like Friday and Saturday night. People at Barney's, partying and all this other stuff. So this was that. And as I'm coming out, I'm like, wait, why is there craft paper on the door? Does that mean they're taking this down for the winter? Like, okay. And I come around and it's like, oh crap, I didn't make it. See, I didn't, and the really shitty thing about it is up until this paper went up, they had for hiring signs. So I kind of feel really, and it's kind of one of those places that when I was looking for work, I was kind of thinking, yeah, but the ratio of them being open all day to what the potential their cost is at the end of the day, per business ending day, doesn't look to be a very, very equal from your foot traffic that has regularly compared to anybody else. Even the Valentine Little Cafe, and that one opened up just a couple of years ago, just very shortly after the state opening up and stuff like that. But there's other places, but yeah, it was kind of busy in the morning, and as I would say, in the evening and afternoon and stuff like that, it just wasn't that wasn't really viable for business. So I don't know. I've said it before many a times. It's hard to maintain an eatery here in Pasadena, especially anywhere in Pasadena, Old Town, Lake, the far west side, where it's like just Taco Bell basically over there. But yeah, it's tough. That sucks though, but unfortunately another one does bite the dust here. Yeah, well, Pasadena's so posh that people just walk down the avenue with their clubs in hand. Only the special people. Smart ass. What on earth? Oh, they must be digging up a gas main. My best and kookiest guess Yeah, so far. I guess there was a reported gas leak. So for right now, they're trying to see if they can more or less plug it up. Anyone got a tire patch kit? That's pretty cool. See, this is a good response. It's way down over there, but they got the whole thing perimetered off over here. Don't worry too much about them. All right. Are the buses detouring then to the left? I would think yes. Yeah, they're detouring to the left. That's pretty cool. Would you buy milk with the expiration of that? Crazy, huh? The fruit cart person, always here. Love the stuff. So here's that development. This is the senior development for the extension of the other property in the background over there. So I think this is, I believe this may be considered phase 2. Anyhow, with so much of everything being white, and also the building that I will be potentially moving into is also obviously quite white and bright. This one with the scrim off is showing this color, which is nice. It's quite nice. Even though the other one also in the background is nice because it's more of a, I love that color actually. That particular shade of green is one of my tops. But that is, that's nice, right? Don't you think it's a little more soothing as you're driving by than just drive by, then all of a sudden has the sun, because like right here, the sun just high noon in Pasadena every summer. It's just really blinding. So hitting that building, and then the other one is white. Everything is white. Although I do admit I would like to have one of those kind of corner buildings with the corner window like that. That would be kind of cool. That would be about as tall as I would want. What is it? 2-3 stories? That would be, let's see, 2, yeah. It is Tuesday morning, August 8th, 2023. Tis 10:37 and it was kind of nice and quiet up until just a little while ago, so I stayed in the house. Besides, I got to work tonight. Nothing really spectacular, just short, like 4.5 hours minimum. I like this. I'd like to have brunch in here. I miss having brunch. Good God, when was the last time I ever had brunch? Living in Carson City, Nevada, shortly after I moved from Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe, down off the hill. You live on the hill or off the hill? Oh, off the hill. It was, I had a special brunch buffet date, and it was quite nice. First time that she had ever done that, I think. And God, this one's nice too. See? This is really nice. I don't know, out of all the outdoor patios in the Alfresco, this one right here is, to me, it's the nicest. But anyway, it was really cool. She had just turned 21. Oh yeah, that's right, because it was at the Nugget. It was at one of the casinos there, and she had turned 21, and it was a champagne brunch. And they came around. They gave us the glasses, and they had like 2 or 3 different kinds. And she's like, no. I go, oh well, you know, you just turned 21. Did you? She, no. And she was simple country Montana girl. I often, very often, still always wonder about her. Definitely the one that got away. And definitely I effed it up. It's another nice day. So far it's a little bit cooler, but I think it's supposed to gear up to be quite a hot day. Definitely more inland too. Cues. So AT&T's gone. We still got this place, and then the Crave Cafe. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Well, I wonder what else will be here. Definitely an eatery, but what kind? Anybody want to take a bet? It's late August. God, look at this. You ever notice any of the older buildings in your neighborhood, city? I always look up at the architecture. Some of the most beautiful architecture in the oldest buildings across our country. They're all either on the facade, sometimes on the sides, hidden, or hidden maybe probably now with progress and everything going up. But things like that, man. Anyway, I'm hungry. I think King Taco, they're open now. It's after 10. A couple of tacos de carnitas and maybe an agua fresca. It's all concentrate. I was blown away. Actually, I was kind of bummed one day when I noticed a guy was pouring the what I thought was authentic agua de arroz or horchata. Big old, like, Smart and Final concentrate, gallon of concentrate. Yeah, oh well. City Hall, Holly Street Apartments. Used to be nice, but nah. I love this building. Used to be like pretty sure it was an old livery stable. A livery. Look at this thing. I mean, it still has occupancies, obviously. Look at these doors. Look at the hardware. It needs some outer hardware. The roller hinges are up there. Yeah, definitely refurbish those. Yeah, this is architecturally speaking, this is a sexy old building. It's they have a rafter up there. Nice. Looks like maybe they might have had a studio here. Presumption, because there have been other smaller studios been opening up, and there is one on Colorado by the Paseo. Here's the public notice. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. But yeah, look at this. This is Leggy Alley. Leggy. Oh, Leggy. Hi. Oh, Leggy. Oh. It's got a nice, dig this tree. I would kind of prune it up underneath, maybe shape it a little bit on the left side and on the right side. I would keep this up, the overhang. I try to keep it as full as possible in coordinates with the property owner on the right and the city, if it were possible to, and it remains to. This definitely needs a trim. Look at this. This is great. Look at that big, beautiful archway out there. Have this redone, resalvaged if possible. Looks like some of the hardware, the hinges are kind of, I'll replace it. I kind of like the haunted mansion, you know, the haunted house on the hill type of top arching. Don't you like that? I think I would create a wall there, like a sound wall. I wonder how much of the property is included, or the parking is included on the property, or the back. I would maybe assume this part. I'd say it's worth about $1 billion. You might as well. I love these alleyways. Look at that. Hot summer day back in the roaring 20s. People just hanging, ladies scantily dressed to the minimum, fanning themselves in the summer heat. Pre-AC days. Woo! Those were some great hygiene. Well, of the Edwardian age. As elegant as I love that area. Ooh, I don't know if I could handle that. I had a hard time dealing with some of the homeless when I was homeless. All right, we are gonna go to Ralph's, go get a sandwich, come back to the Paseo, maybe get a nice coffee, sit down, eat there for about an hour, a couple hours, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna kill off a couple hours because I have well, we got tickets for a movie this afternoon, and then once that lets out, every time, but I always forget, and I don't know, these little places on the wall, on the side, I just forget about those places. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go over there and kill off about an hour and a half or so before having to come back to work at 6. So it won't be as full of a day as we had the other day. I was very, very tired that day. Very exhausted. But I felt good because I got a lot of accomplished done, and I didn't realize, honestly, how much footage I shot. Wow. It was like 80 plus minutes. Progress. It was a molehill. Going up. haven't even checked this place out online. Maybe I should. Like from what I understand, see, there's the Earth Cafe. So looking south, southwest. AC Hotels Marriott. I hope they have some sort of atrium inside. We just lose so many trees here in Pasadena on a regular basis, and at the rate of replenishment is very little. They are more quick to take them down, and it takes a while. I don't understand. If you're gonna plan on destruction and have something to put in place, if that was the whole premise. Sheesh. This is Anya's little thingamajig. I like it. I still haven't tried it. I tried this when I was working at Sugarfish, and the boys and I came over here for a lunch break. Very overly priced and was not very good. And that's not just because we worked at Sugarfish, but I've had downtown LA sushi so much better. So much better. Even better price. So Anya's. Looks like they got. The head there, that is good. Grotto. It does look, I don't think I did check this. Have to check this out. It does look intriguing, no? I think so. I mean, trust me, that was it. If anybody's ever been to a Roy's, especially this being the flagship restaurant of this building, it's decent size. It was great size in there. So we'll see. They have really good pho right here. This is the ginger spice. Really, very, very good. Go in there and then you just sit out here. Really, really good. I've had the smaller one and that was way more than enough for. That's funny. There's a coworker with his shirt on, but his shorts. That's funny. A land Zamboni. Those things are kind of fun to drive, actually. Turn on a dime with those little things. Well, it looks like America has got some talent. Not much, really. They are back. Presumably this weekend, maybe? Or if, yeah. Or just maybe happening on this week. A lot of these programs get taped in different cities during the week. Holy moly. What are they getting, an inspection? A gas leak? A threat? What? Or is it the, I think it's probably a convention. We do have like some sort of firefighters or emergency rescue or emergency personnel conventions once in a while here, I believe. And that's a convention that's not unheard of either, so. All right, let's go see a movie. Turtle power, shell shocked, pizza party. A cartoon series and movie that boosted the economy of takeout pizza nationwide. I hate those damn stairs. The ones inside the auditoriums are so much different because they're spaced out further apart. Alright. You get doity toidles. Alright. Ooh. Wow, look at this great cinema. It's fantastic. Wow, look at all the selection. Wow, look at the turtles. So high tech. Wow, look at the friendly faces. That's coming out soon. That should be cute. Alright, Jay. Whew. Holy moly. We got any new, we got the ladder out. Oh, changing lights probably. Dumb money, that's gonna be funny. Oh, that's why they moved out the other one. What are we getting? We should be getting this. This starts this week. Tomorrow, I think. For some cinemas. Whew. Oh, so nice in here. Alright, let's go find the seat. We got the baby auditorium. Actually, this is a good size. It'd be a good size to have in the house. You might want to consider this. Decent size screen. And it'll fit on any home. Yeah. Put the number down below. Great. Oh, I'm tired. It just started getting really hot. I think we're peaking out at 88, but the air is a lot more still than it has been in the past, so it gets stagnant. Luckily, it's a short day. Excuse me, meat and candy. So the schedule comes out tomorrow. I won't know. I'm done with this week's schedule as far as what's being on call, so I gotta wait till tomorrow evening for it to go out. Then I'll know what's ahead of me in the weekend. We had a shooting here in Pasadena, not too far from where I live. Crazy. I think it happened in the early hours of the morning, and we're still having a lot of problems with the squatters, I think, around here locally. It's almost every other day, at least 2 to 3 times a week, something's being mentioned. Not on all places, not all stations. Some of just more the local LA stations, not the really big ones. But still, you see it more prevalent and talked about on YouTube and stuff like that. So, and every time I see that, especially the damage that they do to the properties, and it's like, yeah, I know, I live in this situation, I experience it, and I see it all the time. Last night Carla was complaining, oh, you guys are so messy, and then she was complaining about how dirty and messy Dion left it and stuff like that. Oh, I bet y'all are just pigs, and I bet you got some motherfucking shit in there, and you got a bunch of bugs and probably some raccoons running around. Yeah, because you've done such a fantastic job in the remodeling of the whole house. You know, with creating new breezeways, with tearing down the doors, and, you know, creating more of an airflow with all the broken windows. Yeah, that's all free of charge, right? You didn't, yeah, great remodel. Idiots.
G'day, mate. Welcome to my Australian shoe store.
Ooh. I was, it's a little, hold on. Oh. Finish my sandwich. Get some to drink. De-smoke. And then clock in, and then clock out, and go home. That was good. I would recommend some parental discrepancy. There are a couple of moments, well, when the villain, when they're talking about like what he wants to do to humans and stuff, the words are a little. The violence is it starts to get a little real. So yeah, you know, kind of like Spider-Man. Don't just let your kids go by themselves. It's definitely a lot of gearing up for adults, some of the situations and whatnot. So, but other than that, most definitely, this and Spider-Man. Beautiful, visually, the artwork is just spectacular. I'm glad to see something with all this technology that being applied more artistically and visually than just flat linear I know it sounds kind of like an oxymoron, but flat linear 3D is just with flat straight edge lines and everything, and just making everything a little more too uniform. This gives the old kind of late 60s beatnik animation new pop. It's just really cool. But definitely it's a good movie. I'd say roughly about maybe an hour and a half. Don't just leave at the credits. Stay for a little bit longer towards a little bit more of the end credits until you see that. And then after that, then it rolls into straight credits rolling. But really good. All right, I'm gonna get something to eat, finish the other half of my sandwich, chill out, and then clock in. There's a lot of some of the contestants are actually all over the place. Mainly been seeing them. I saw a really pretty young lady, blonde in a red kind of a very flowy, very pretty flowy dress. But yeah, I've been walking around, stuff like that. I just finished my sandwich. It's nice. You can, I don't know if you can see, but we are slated to get, we got the summer storms actually, possibly a chance in more inland, but maybe tomorrow, possibly overnight, maybe by the time I get off work. We'll see. Time for work. My friends, my peepers. Such a cool job. No, that's another thing that they're gonna have to do. Since They gotta do something about this place. You know, after they were done, well, we were here after this place shortly opened up. Just for a brief while, just to check out, because we got married and then we were supposed to be, about 24 hours later, we were supposed to be driving on our way to Wisconsin. But I did get a chance to see this place. I remember the old indoor mall. The indoor mall had seen its time, but it was so much better. There's reasons why places are doing like this. Mainly cost. But anyway, they need to revitalize this whole place. Tokyo Wako used to be here. I mean, used to be one of the more popular nighttime. This place. And, P.F. Chang's. P.F. Chang's was right over there in that tiny little corner to the right. And every night, you know, this place was, even during the weekday, patrons always waiting. Now, I know that a lot of folks wonder how come American malls have gone the way of the outdoor also. Well, it is really all because of cost. You got to realize the property owner of said mall is toting most of the cost. Most of the cost to house all the business partners with inside. All the tenants, to keep the patrons, the customers and everything all happy, air conditioned and well lit and safe from all kind of virtual inclement weather, right? So that's cost. The number one thing is air conditioning, AC. That thing is running what? 16 to 20 hours a day? AC for the whole place. Now a little bit of offset comes from all the tenants and stuff like that. But to keep that place, that is a huge amount of square footage to keep cool, right? Lighting is also another thing, especially during the holidays and everything. One of the key features for any American mall, the bigger the better, was to have holiday decorations, and that attracted a lot of customers and a lot more patrons and people that come in and do business and stay, and you wanted them to linger, and the longer they stayed, the more money that they spent and also ate, right? Hey! Are you done also? So yeah, that's a lot of cost savings. So honestly, it behooves them, and it actually, if you think about it, because I couldn't really understand the trend, how come malls all across America are virtually being redone. They're literally on its own footprint being torn down and built up a la open airness. And I'm like, what the hell? What about, again, the wintertime, especially in snow countries, snow states, heating the mall. Wow. Now it's up to every tenant to provide heat and air conditioning to their customers and patrons and things of that nature, versus the entire establishment, the entire property, having to really foot the bill for all that, and just getting pittance from whatever tenants are paying their rent and or other fees and HOA fees, pretty much of them, because they do also have to have some kind of fee or whatever that they pay on all this. A lot of restrictions, and in some cases more restrictive than HOA has rules for homeowners, so that's pretty messed up. All right, let's go in. That was made by our employee. And now it's time to say goodnight to all our company. Oh, he's cleaning. Cleaning. All right, let's see if we can get to to the bus stop. If not, we'll walk. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Sheriff's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonder where they're headed. That was the sheriff's department, not the local PD. They don't usually come like that unless they're they mean business. Oh, Crave Cafe. Look at that. That's a huge front. It's a lot of space. It's a lot of space not to be able to maintain, though. That's just... Party's always over here. Q's Billiards. Right upstairs. Speaking of big space, formerly AT&T. A lot of places emptying out before the holidays. Not really too good of a sign. Should be filled in quickly. Hurry up, people! A lot of sheriffs. They're actually patrolling down here. See, that's kind of unusual. See, the sheriff's department, they usually don't come down here. They stay up over in the Pasadena area because that's like LA County. Rarely, unless needed for assistance of some kind, do they ever come down here. Maybe just to peruse and stuff like that, but not like that. Who knows? Not soon enough. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on, man. Good day. Just hope it's quiet when I get home. Ninja Turtles, good movie. Not too woke, but definitely did not like Amber. Or whatever her name is. Not a good character. Comments good or bad, please post. If not, email. Love you all. Stay safe, be nice, and be kind. Good night. Where's the cops now? Never around when you need them, right?